Pisces, this is Leah with Half Moon Tarot. I will be doing your October 2022 reading. I've already meditated over the cards and asked that Spirit bring whatever is necessary for you all to know, for you to hear, expect, and be prepared for, okay? So, Pisces, in the meditation, the thing that comes up is like, be proud of yourself, Pisces. Like, you have... Every card that I pulled out was like better than the last, okay? It just kept getting better and better and better, okay? So the cards that come out is the Eight of Cups, followed by the Knight of Swords, followed by the High Priestess, okay? And previously, Pisces, it looks like you have been working on letting go of your emotional baggage, becoming more emotionally mature, okay? And whatever routine you have gotten yourself into, whether that be checking yourself in the evening, doing a check-in with yourself or checking yourself, right? In the evening about how you've handled situations during the day and how you can do them better the next, or going into therapy and really letting your emotional baggage out. It feels more of that. You've been in a routine of being in therapy or counseling or having somebody that you can vent to and come up with solutions, not just vent, okay? Then comes into the Knight of Swords and it's like, wow, I'm feeling real royal right now. I'm feeling real light. I'm feeling like emotionally like good. I'm feeling good about me, about the decisions I make. Like I don't really regret anything. I just feel good, right? And it's pushing you into this direction of feel good. Then the High Priestess comes out and the High Priestess is like, you got this. You got this. And even if it doesn't feel like that right now, Pisces, just know that you've been putting in this consistent work and you got it. Okay? You haven't been doing it in vain. You are now in a space where you can say, I am emotionally mature. I am okay with the decisions that I make because I make them from a place of love, honor, and respect. Okay? And it's just like, be proud of you, Pisces. You've done it, okay? All that work, all that hard work paying off. All right, Pisces, October 2022. I guess that when you level up, so do your tests, okay? So do the things that you are going through. So do your passions. When you level up, your passions level up, your tests level up, all of that, okay? So the cards that come out are the Eight of Swords, followed by the Ace of Wands, followed by the Eight of Wands, okay? And the Eight of Swords also, that's a routine. That's a routine in our thoughts, okay? Now that we've become in this space of, I'm okay with where I am, finally, I'm all right, I feel good, I regret nothing, it's because of this routine. You've not only been in a routine to be emotionally mature, you've been in a routine to start to change the way you think, change the way you speak, change the way you listen, okay? And you're in that routine, whether that be daily affirmations or, like I said, speaking to someone on a regular routine basis. You've really put the work in, okay? And now that you're to a point that you have really turned a leaf, okay? Now it's time to do something new, okay? It's time to put that to a test, okay? Now it's time to start pursuing what you're passionate about, okay? Or it's time to bring in a hobby. It is time to, we don't just go through work. We don't go through mental work, or we don't go through emotional work or spiritual work just to stay where we are, right? Now that we've done the work, it is time to put it to the test. It is time to use the work, okay? Are you thinking about going into therapy, into being a therapist, into being a counselor? If you've done it, it will be a wonderful thing for you to do, because now you have the experience, okay? What is it that you've experienced while you're in your routine of mental, emotional, and spiritual health, building it up, that you have learned that now you can put it out there in a passion? Okay. And just know that it is with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands come through and it's like, now that we've gotten here, there's going to be compromise, right? Putting this new passion to the test, putting it out, putting yourself out there, is you're going to compromise your comfort zone. Okay, and be prepared for that. That's where we start to put the test into work. Okay, it's gonna compromise your comfort zone, and you're gonna be in a state of vulnerability, and you got to push through that. Okay, and be okay with what it is that you've done up until now. Be okay with who you are as a person, who you've come out to be out of this whole experience. Okay. I think this could be so powerful for you, Pisces, if you allow yourself to be vulnerable. If you allow your comfort zone to be intruded on, okay? The next card that comes out is the Page of Swords and the Seven of Swords. Okay, there's a lot of swords in here, which indicates to me that you are now going to start overthinking what it is that you're doing. You're going to push yourself out of balance of all the work that you've done, right? But that is the test. What are the resources and the tools that you've learned over the past couple of years, or however long you've been in this routine? What are the resources and tools that you've learned that are going to get you back into balance? Because I can tell you right now, Page of Swords, you're going to get an email, a phone call, a text message, something to that effect, that is going to be inviting you to now put your passion to the test, right? Whether that be in a public speaking space, or that be in whatever it's going to put you in. It's going to put you in a space of vulnerability. It's going to be an invitation to compromise your comfort zone. And the Seven of Swords comes in and it was like, listen, I already know that you're going to try to talk yourself out of it. You're going to try to say that you're not good enough for it. You're going to try to make every excuse in the book. And Spirit is coming through and says, let it go. Okay? Let that part go, because you didn't do this work for no reason. Okay? Prepare that speech. Say yes to that invitation. Whatever it is, prepare yourself to be in that spotlight, and prepare yourself to compromise your comfort zone. Okay? All right, last card is the Ace of Cups. All right, so the Ace of Cups. You've been working on, it's so funny that I'm just now tying this all together. It's crazy. So the Eight of Cups in the meditation, the Eight of Swords in the reading, it is like the masculine and feminine energies, okay? And the Ace of Cups shows the masculine and feminine are eye to eye. They're in agreement, okay? And when you are in agreement, your cup runneth over, okay? So with the Eight of Cups being the feminine and the Eight of Swords being the masculine, it's like you've worked on your feminine. You've worked on it. Okay, you've become emotionally mature. You know you're okay. You don't have any regrets. The anxiety attacks, the panic attacks have resided, if not gone away completely. And now we're just working on our masculine side, right? We're working on that side because it's nothing but swords and wands. Okay, the logic and the action. Those are masculine energies, okay? So now that we're here, we're working on our masculine for the month of October so that by November we can be in this space of alignment, right? And working on actually putting the action in, right? Not overthinking it. Because when we overthink, that starts to drip down into our feminine energies, and now we're emotional about it, and we've attached an emotion to something that we're overthinking that we made up in our head, but it's so important. Okay? The masculine doesn't think, they just do, right? If it's logical, they do it, okay? And they figure it out later. If it's logical, the question is asked, the invitation is given. If it's logical, they'll hear them out. They say yes, and then they go behind the scenes and they're like, okay, let's be in my feminine. Let me prepare myself. I got the space to do it. The invitation was given, and when the day comes up, the masculine does it. Okay? Now, I'm not saying there won't be any qualms, no internal qualms there. I'm not saying that there won't be anything that that you're not confident about. Okay, Pisces? What I'm saying is that it's possible if you don't sabotage yourself. Okay? This is the time to just do. If it's logical, do it. And once we have our space where we've made this routine of logistics and doing logistics in action, if that makes sense, then I'll do it. If it doesn't make sense, the answer is no. And that's a complete sentence, right? But if it makes sense, I'll do it. If we come into this routine of doing that for the month of October, you're going to reach the Ace of Cups a lot sooner than what you think. Okay? So it's all about balancing that masculine and feminine energy this month, Pisces. And that's your October 2022 reading, okay? If you like it, press the like button. Don't forget to tell your friends, share the video, and subscribe. I'll talk to y'all next month. Bye.